It's me, Ashura Tabassum Arshi. I'm a student and currently doing admission coaching. Along with this, I'm a youth member of Bangladesh Red Crescent Society Rangpur unit, as well as I'm involved in several voluntary organizations as a youth ambassador. For coaching purpose, I have to live in a girl hostel without my parents, as it's far away from my hometown. My typical day starts with journey towards my college, coaching, or private. While traveling, I generally use public transport such as bus, rickshaw, or auto. I think as a girl, surviving in the city is quite difficult for me, especially while using public transport. According to business standard, around 84% girls and women in Bangladesh who use public transport are the victim of direct physical and verbal sexual abuse. I have to move a lot in this city due to my work line, like going to college, coaching, private, doing grocery shop or shopping. Everywhere I face harassment. A study conducted by Plan International, roughly 74% female students in Bangladesh face violence and harassment at educational institutions. During my work line, if there is any emergency, I normally hesitate to use public toilet because while entering or leaving the toilet, I stared by many people, and it's quite uncomfortable for me. ActionAid Bangladesh estimated that approximately 90% girls and women in Bangladesh drink less water to avoid public toilet. These daily bitter experiences remind me that this city is a prison for me. I can move freely like a boy because as a girl, my space is limited in the city. Sometimes I feel like that I can breathe. Then one incident that ruined everything in my life. When one day I had to return hostel late due to my exams in coaching. It was 10:30 p.m. when I was waiting for the bus. Like every day, I boarded the bus and headed to the hostel. I didn't notice when the bus full of passengers got off. I was the only passenger in an inner bus, and I noticed that the bus driver stopped the bus a little away from the locality. And then everything finished. I never want to remember the incident what happened to me after that. I was treated like a brood mare. I was raped and defiled. After that incident, the reality was much more difficult for me to bear. I was considered as a spoiled girl to the people around me in my society. I was so physically and mentally depleted by the bad comments of the people that one day I decided to commit suicide. But before committing suicide, I feel like that suicide can never be a solution. I have to fight for this. And I promised that I will fight for it till the end of my day. I forgot all dirty comments of the people and decided to share the story with my Red Crescent unit. Red Crescent positively responded to my call. And after a week-long discussion meetings in our unit office, it was decided to implement 3 actions for the protection of girls in our city. The first action is to encourage every girl in our locality to raise their voice and to take immediate protest against any form of harassment towards them. Secondly, the girls from our unit taught karat so that they can fight and protect them. Finally, last but not the least, each girl from our unit is provided with pepper spray so that they can use it at unavoidable situation to protect them. This is not just one story. There are thousands of Arshi in Bangladesh like me who constantly being subjected to this kind of violence. And today, I share the story as their representative. Never mind that Bangladesh is no longer America, that a girl who's a victim of sexual harassment call 999 and the rescue team will immediately come to rescue her. So in this situation, the girl's safety is their own responsibility. Spread the message by sharing the video.